I'm about to go for a right show, wear a storm cloud like some night shows. I'm about to go for a right show, thunder blade on my chain like a dog, they'll bite you.
We're doing it. You guys requested me to do another one, so we're doing it. We did the one for platinum. We did her very first one, and this is something that I really have not even watched yet. A two-player Nuzlocke. Now, some would consider this to be a soul link or whatever, but that I don't think that's how she did it because she didn't say it like she didn't word the video like that. It's a two-player Nuzlocke. So yeah, here we go. Jaiden animations.
You know the drill at this point. Pokemon faints, it dies, catch one Pokemon per route and nickname it to set up for emotional trauma. But this time
Yep.
we're doing something a bit different. A two-person Nuzlocke. It's technically called a Soul Link, but no one knows what that means. So basically you and person 2 play the same Pokemon game at the same time, following the same Nuzlocke rules. However, your Pokemon are linked, which means if my starter dies, player 2's starter
Okay, so it is a soul link. It is a soul link because if we're doing it like that, then it's a soul link.
also dies, and they can't do anything about it. Plus, we can only have one primary typing for both of our teams combined, so if I catch a water type and add it to my team, person 2 can't have a water type at all on theirs. And cherry on top, all Pokemon are randomized. I can walk into the grass at any point and accidentally find God. And maybe he'll just kill all my animals right then and there. So with all these new rules in place, I needed to find a player 2. One who's a real Pokemon master, able to adapt, improvise, and strategize all at the drop of a hat. And who else other than Pokemon Master himself? Jacob Alpharad, who at this point in time has a 50-50 Nuzlocke win ratio. Here's our Pokemon Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Soul Link Nuzlocke. We both go downstairs, barely greet our mom, and immediately beeline it to Professor Elm's lab to see what Pokemon he's got for us, because we don't know. They're random. In case you forgot what I just said, we stroll up to him and he pats Jacob on the head and goes,
Oh, wait.
"Here,
Oh,
choose
so
from these
it's a randomizer soul link. A randomizer soul link Nuzlocke. Okay.
I picked them specially for you. Torterra, Tentacruel, or Ludicolo. Alright, what do I get? Why not Mankey Ariatus? Awesome.
Alright.
Jacob takes Torterra and I take Mankey, and we name them Franklin. On our way to talk to Mr. Pokemon, Jacob runs into a
I would feel
Regirock
so
in a
hurt.
random patch of grass, which just flat out explodes on him. No one died, luckily, but also, oh my god. We get an egg, and immediately Professor Elm calls and tells us he's been robbed and bullied. You really couldn't handle being alone for 10 minutes, could you? On our way back to help a grown adult, we stumble onto a shady figure who scoffs, challenges us to a battle with Pokemon he stole from Elm, which we immediately win, scoffs again, then drops his wallet, passport, credit card, driver's license, social security, Target gift card on the ground in front of us for the world to see. Dude, get your craps together. You can't be doing that when you're a wanted fugitive. Back in the lab, Elm is crying on the floor as the police and our neighbor are trying to comfort him, and the police asks us if we saw anyone suspicious. Yes, we saw his info. Now here we get to name our rival. Jacob and I try to think of someone that we both shared some sort of rivalry with. When we remembered a certain professional Pokemon Nuzlocker has been consistently reacting and critiquing our Nuzlocke so far, some of his comments were more critical than others, and directed at one of us more than the other. Mr. Policeman, his name is Jan. Hi, Jan. Let's see if you can destroy us from the inside out. Anyway, our neighbor takes us out to some grass to show us how to catch a Pokemon.
Yeah, honestly though, that dude, though he has very vital information and he knows he's talking about, sometimes he's a bit of a jerk. Sometimes. Though it's understandable because the Jaiden Animations did make some mistakes in her first Nuzlocke, and probably the guy on the left probably did. So like, you know what I'm saying? I get it, but like, dude, it's okay. Like, no, like, don't get me wrong. I understand. I've had moments where I've been watching these Nuzlocks. I was like, oh Jesus, why would you do that? But it's like, it's guy, guy. It's okay. Anyway, continue.
Runs into Articuno, catches it in a Pokeball in the green, and turns to us and goes, "See? Just like that."
Huh?
They give us some Pokeballs and we can finally start our journey. We both run
Wow.
around in the grass and our first encounters are Barboach and Houndoom. This would
Oh,
have been
wow.
awesome for Jacob if he could catch the dang thing. Since we only had Pokeballs, Houndoom was not getting in the ball no matter what, and we ended up not getting that pair. But you know, it's alright. There's plenty more encounters like Hoppip Farfetch that Jacob accidentally kills, or Geodude Gyarados that Jacob accidentally kills, or Tyro
Fine.
Charizard that Jacob accidentally kills.
All right. And like I said, there are moments where I'm just like, guy, come on, come on. We can't be doing this. Oh,
Hey, why do I get this? And Jacob gets all this. And why do you keep killing him, Jacob? But
yeah.
finally,
Why
in
you
the
keep
ruins
killing him,
of Elf,
Jacob?
we managed to catch a new pair. Sand/Camerupt. Not bad at all. We tried to name them Michael, but both misspell it, so welcome to the team, Michels. Then on Route 32, we catch Totodile Beedrill, which is also pretty good, mainly for just me. We started combining the two Pokemon to create their names, so we ended up somehow with Bedrodo. We ran into a trainer who had a
The fuck?
freaking Palkia on his team. Fun fact, did you know if you Google Palkia type weakness, Google will tell you that he's weak to Fairy and Salamence? No other dragons, just Salamence. So Jacob and I started joking around every time we saw a Palkia. Oh no, if only I had a Salamence. Uh-oh, don't have a Salamence over here. It was kind of strange how many Palkias we ran into, but that didn't stop us from bullying every single one.
Wow.
So we take on Faulkner, the
Wow.
first gym leader, who has Kyogre Bronzor and Metagross Dragonair. Oh my god.
Okay. See, this is the thing that terrifies me. This is the very thing that terrifies. And y'all wanted me, some of y'all wanted me to do a randomized Nuzlocke. Are y'all insane? Do you want me to perish? You want me to lose? Yes, probably so. Christ.
After a lot of difficulty, we both managed to beat him with no casualties. I don't know how that happened, but hey, everyone's alright. Oh, he's gonna take himself out. Oh my god! How about some encounters to lighten the mood? Oh, hello, Shuckle Suicune. That Jacob accidentally kills. In Azalea Town, we challenge Bugsy,
Hey!
who luckily wasn't as stacked as Faulkner. And as we step outside, Jan, who is surprised we haven't been demolished yet, yeah, I'm surprised too, challenges us to a battle, which we also win. Hehehe. We run into Mawile Deoxys in the forest, who someone accidentally kills, and make our way to Goldenrod, where there's a security guard that'll give us both a Pokemon. He hands me a Porygon
was
2,
killing
which
all
I'm
the good
ecstatic about,
Mons.
turns to Jacob, and gives him Regigigas, which we can't use because they're both normal types. Of all the legends you had to get, of course you get the only normal type besides actual God. We beat Whitney, and in the national...
Okay, now in some cases, look, listen. In some cases, you can make exceptions. You can make exceptions. You can. Especially if you haven't been getting, like, you know what I'm saying, good luck. Like if your partner keeps killing every encounter you have, you do have the right to make an exception for like mercy clause or whatever, because you do need a pair if you need a good pair. And in my honest opinion, I think Porygon, I think that was Porygon 2. Porygon 2 and Regigigas is not a bad pair. Plus, I don't I, I don't know. Like Porygon 2, the Porygon line is so strange to me because it's like, okay, I get that you're normal, but you can do so much other shit. You're able to do other stuff. So I can't really necessarily say that you will be the same as another normal type, because you're not. You know what I'm saying? And then there's a legendary. Like it's okay to make those exceptions. I'm not saying to do it every single time, but like if you're not getting the best of luck, you can like, you know, have mercy clause. Like, okay, we can do this because you've been killing every other freaking encounter that we have, sir.
Of all the legends you had to get, of course you get the only normal type besides actual God. We beat Whitney and in the national park find Piplup Flaffy, which we named Plap. I pitched
Oh,
to
nice,
Jacob
you
that
caught
I'm
it.
willing to trade the Bedrotas to make room for this new pair, so he essentially switches Beedrill with Flaffy, which we shake on. Welcome to the team, Plaps. And then my Plap immediately almost gets killed.
Jaiden.
I'll fix it. Sorry, my bad. We find Dragonair Shuppet, which is an actually insane pair we could use right away. But yeah, I ended up killing that one. Look, I'm sorry, Jacob. It is harder than it looks to catch these things. We pour water on the strange trees on Route 36 that actually turn out to be
Y'all
Cradily
finding good
Silcoon.
stuff.
We kind of named them Dilly-Doo and could have added them
Y'all
to
was
the team
finding
as
good
death
stuff.
fodder, but we ended up forgetting to. Which is, yeah, a pretty silly mistake, but what's the worst that could happen? Who needs death fodder in a Nuzlocke? Jacob and I make it to Ekritique and
Hey,
walk into the burnt
yo,
tower. Jacob and I make it to Ekri Mistake,
this
but what's the worst that could happen? Who needs death?
is this a reference to freaking what is her name? Yeah, what her name is? Tamashi? Is that a reference to Tamashi? Yo, that's crazy.
Death fodder in a Nuzlocke. Jacob and I make it to Ekritique and walk into the burnt tower. As we were about to go down there, Jan runs up and is like, "You're only trying to catch Suicune to make yourselves look stronger than you actually are." And we're like, "No, we killed him a while ago." But he still wanted to battle, probably to show off the Mew he somehow found. We beat him yet again, go downstairs, scare off the dogs, and go challenge Morty. Jacob didn't have any trouble for the team Morty had for him. But for me, I was having a bit of a harder time because he had a Lugia, which neither me nor my team could even handle. All I could do was bubble beam it with Plap and pray I don't get crit one-shot as Jacob just sits there watching. But it ended up working out. We arrive in Olivine and climb the giant lighthouse,
Lucky you,
almost falling to
shit.
our literal death along the way. Reach Jasmine at the top, who's like, "Climb back down and go get medicine for Amphi and Cianwood." And we were like, we almost died getting here. Surfing
Right.
to Cianwood, we encountered Abomasnow Pupitar. And I know what you're thinking. Yeah, we did catch them.
Okay,
Joined the team
all right.
immediately, and
I'm about to
suddenly
say,
we've got a pretty powerful lineup.
like you cannot. There is no way. There is no way. There is no way you gonna let freaking Tyranitar go. There is no way. There's no way, dog. Come on. Come on.
Going on. Also, a random guy in town gifted us a Mewtwo and Weeping Bell. Finally, I'm the one with the
Let's go. Let's go.
legend now. But we had to box him because we couldn't have two grass types. All of
Oh.
a sudden, shared luck
That's what I'm
combined
saying.
with
You
our
can make
0
exceptions.
death win streak got us feeling pretty confident, which naturally means it's time to get kicked in the throat, specifically by a black belt martial artist. Gym leader Chuck was indescribably tough in the most bullcrap way possible. For me,
Explain.
Jacob had no trouble at all because he's Jacob. He had a Kingdra, which I brought Abomatar out for. Nothing else on my team could really do anything against it. The main drawback of this is Abomatar's Snow Warning ability, which creates hail, damaging every Pokemon, including my own, that's not an ice type, which is pretty inconvenient in a Nuzlocke. I even made a teeny tiny comment about it when I first got him.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna call it Snow's gonna kill one of my Pokemon. Kingdra goes down, and Chuck's only other Pokemon, he's only got two, is Frostlass, who, if you don't know, has Snowcloak. Snowcloak makes the Pokemon 20% harder to hit if there's hail. You want to know how many Pokemon in Gen 4 have this ability? 5. 3 of which being Mamoswine. You want to know how many
jeez.
Pokemon there are in Heart Gold Soul Silver? 493. Now, I know these odds sound pretty awful already, but you know what this Frostlass does? She uses Ominous Wind. Ominous Wind has a 10% chance to boost every single stat of the user. She gets the stat boost twice in a row. After a lot of strategizing, we both decided the best option for us would be to send in Michael as death fodder to heal up Plap, because he's the only one that can really do anything at this point. And what happens? Please don't get another stat boost.
He's good. He's so good. He's
No. Oh my! Frostlass crit one-shots Michael as soon as he comes out. Our first deaths. Poor Camerupt, he was so proud for making it out of Jack's gym and then just falls over dead for no reason. I got Plap healed up and basically started heal stalling, which, sure, isn't a noble strategy, but come on. After literally struggling against my own bad luck for what felt like hours, finally, Frostlass goes down. Finally. Holy shit. Jacob practically drags me out of the gym and we head to the BC. We decided to add a pair we caught back on Route 35, which was Charmeleon Donphan named Darfell. A fantastic duo. I was admittedly...
nice!
And I think
Donphan is great!
still really salty about what we just went through, but Jacob convinced me that we should just move on. We got our Darfells leveled up and returned to Olivine to feed Amphi the medicine that we picked up so Jasmine would finally do her job. And check this out.
already done.
You're right. Oh my god.
Come on.
Look at our two screens real quick.
Nah, it's alright. She also had a Geoxys. We headed to Mahogany Town, catching and adding Nidoran and Bibarel, named Beryl, to the team. And in the Lake of Rage, Jacob caught a Kyogre paired with my Swalot. We never used this pair, but I just wanted to mention it for reasons. We approach the glistening shadow of the lake beast, activate the encounter, and find a shiny Banerian Donphan. Not, you know, the best, but hey, free shiny Pokemon. Doesn't hurt to Oop, I killed it. That's again, my bad. Sorry. Lance walks up to us and goes, "Hi, I'm Lance."
Oh, you touched it.
Grabs us by the wrist,
dead.
kicks down the door to the Mahogany Town 7-Eleven, kills one of the guys in there,
Town
and runs into the rocket hideout where he continues to wipe out any living organism he finds down there.
Oh my god.
Classic Lance. We decided to copy him and beat up all the executives and their power generator. Right before we fly to Goldenrod, we pick up the 7th badge and then continue curb stomping Team Rocket. We were getting a bit too comfy though, and as Jacob wasn't paying attention, mainly because he just got a Obamatar was killed by a Golem's Earthquake. Oh no. That was a really...
God fucking damn it. You let the best, one of the best pseudos die. I'm ashamed. Ashamed of all of you. Ashamed. Shame. Shame.
bad blow and stung much more
And he
because
started
we weren't paying
chance.
attention. But we did have to move on.
But you were eating the chicken
Especially
sandwich.
since we were literally in the middle of a gang fight. We shoved our way to Rocket Executive and Big Boss Archer and give him a bit of a throat chop so he would calm down and stop doing whatever it is he was doing. And everyone is saved. On our way to Blackthorn, we catch Frostlass Corfish, which put me into a vengeful trauma spiral. You. And then Jacob caught himself both a Suicune and an Azelf. We arrived and took on Claire, who led with a Mewtwo against me, which at this point I shouldn't even be surprised. But all the rest of our team was pretty much a pushover for both of us. He was a bad sport and refused to think we were good trainers, so we talked to the old man behind the gym and he's like, "So do you beat your Pokemon?" And we were like, "No." And he's like, "Awesome. Claire, give him the stupid badge." What? So now we can head to the Elite Four. Hey guys, I think you should go fight a horde of Asian women in Ecruteak. So we enter the Ecruteak Theater and start fighting the women, and the second girl for me sends out Ambipom. As I switched to Franklin, it screeched, which I didn't pay attention to, and Ambipom double hit killed Franklin. Our starters died. Dude, that was really sad. We were about to make it to the Elite Four with them, and bam. Not alive anymore. They were with us through everything, pretty much the backbone to our teams. Man, Jan's gonna make so much fun of us when he finds out. As we're still mourning, the last Kimono girl rest spams with Wailord. "Do you have any dignity, woman? We're lamenting over here." We try to leave and the girls are all, No, go catch the legendary Pokemon." He's already got 3, so I head to World Islands and Jacob scales the bell tower, and what legends do we find? the legendary Zangoose and Loudred. Finally, we have some freedom again, and as soon as we touch the water
I
in
hate that
Newbark
so
to head
much.
to Victory Road, what pops up from the bottom of the lake but
What?
Entei himself and Doduo. Oh my god! Hello, Dode. That's going in the box because fire types. We catch Cascoon Regirock in Victory Road and heading
Why
towards
not just call him Enduo? I understand the whole to combine the names, so like call it Enduo for like Dodrio and oh, y'all missed a good opportunity.
the exit. Jan sprints up from behind us and I iconically say, "This is your last chance to kill one of our Pokemon, Jan." And what happens?
He does.
Oh my god.
Get the
No.
fuck out of
What
here!
happened?
No!
That's not great.
He killed one of our Pokemon. Yeah, that sucks. That really sucks. Darfell was an incredible pair we've had since the 5th gym, and we really grew to lean on. We lost quite literally half our team right before the Elite Four. We beat Jan for the last time, enter the Indigo Plateau, and immediately bolt to the PC to see what kind of damage control we can do. After a
Better
very
get
long
Enduo.
time of trying to stitch together the best teams possible, we ended up with this. Ampharos Empoleon, Bibarel Nidoqueen, Beautifly Cradily, Dodrio Entei, and Victory Bell Mewtwo. I know. Wow, Jaiden, super balanced. You've got Mewtwo and Entei and Jacob has a Beautifly. Look, this is the best we could do, I promise. Tell him, Jacob, tell him. Anyway, big deep breath. Here we go into the unknown depths.
I mean, as long as
of
y'all
the
trained,
Elite
y'all
Four.
should be okay.
Will, Coda, and Bruno were all no problem at all. We breezed right past them. Everything was going great.
This is fine. Yeah, he's.
Oh, not the double hit.
Oh my god. It's fine. I win these.
On the other hand, Karen was
Karen.
not as nice.
No, I just mean, what if he does any charge move?
Oh.
Okay, he just did cross chop. He's dead. It's fine. I was safe to fly him. I'm just paranoid. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh no. Guys, we're so sorry we got you killed in the first, 15 minutes of having you.
This is pain. Why do y'all want me to do this?
We ended up getting out of the battle with
Wait a
no
minute,
more
wait a
ca-
minute,
with
wait a
two
minute, wait a minute.
minutes
Go
of
back, go back. What level y'all? I always say this. Whenever you step in the Elite Four, I don't care what you do. Level your entire team up in the 50s region. Level all of them up in the 50s region. Why? Because you don't want to deal with this bull crap. Smell Truck's level 42. And you got to attack first?
Oh no. Guys, we're so sorry we got you killed in the first, 15 minutes of having you. We ended up getting out of the battle with no more casualties, but facing Lance with a team of 4 each is really not ideal, to say the least. But we walked up to him nonetheless. Whether we win or lose here, this is our last battle. He leads with Fiona and Ledian, which we were both like, ha ha ha, Lance, is this all you've got? And then he hits us with the no. Jacob was up against his Porygon Z, Rampardos, Licky Licky, Zapdos, and Plusle. And even though it's a pretty stacked team, he was holding his own and getting through them really well. On my end, I was dealing with a giga-impacting Snorlax, which I really had nothing for. I just had to pray for no crits and as many misses as possible. It goes down eventually, and what does he send out next? Palkia. Oh. I could really use a Salamence right about now. This is what we get. We bullied Palkia so much during our journey here. Looking at my team, I don't have anything that can handle Palkia either, except for Mewtwo. And what happens? He gets Spatial Rend crit one-shot turn 1. I am in a lot of trouble. I took so much
Hello?
time getting past Snorlax that Jacob was already done with his battles, so all he could do was watch this massacre from the sidelines. I sent out Dillydoo to confuse stall him and just try to chip away at him with basically nothing. And my god was I lucky, because if Palkia hit one more crit at any point, Dillydoo and the run was over. And I was forced to dance on that line for a long time. But eventually, Dillydoo lands the finishing blow. I was so proud. The pair that we caught so early on and deemed as death fodder was the one saving us. We're so sorry
Wow.
for doubting you, Dillydoo. Thank you for sticking by us and not dying. But that was only half of Lance's team, might I remind you. Plap took out his Sand Slash, which stung, but Bastiodon came out, tanked Plap's Surf, and killed him with Metal Burst. I was in shock with that one. That was our second oldest pair. Ever since our Franklins died, Jacob and I both started seeing the Plaps as our star members. Beryl came out and revenge finished the Bastiodon, and Lance's last Pokemon was big ol' hard-hitting, tanky frickin' Azumarill. I sent Dillydoo back out because Beryl would die immediately, and started the chipping game again. If that wasn't bad enough, Azumarill set up the rain and an Aqua Ring for itself, which turned this fight from, to, this awful one-on-one lasted 10 whole minutes. I slap him, he slaps back, much harder, and then heals, and then I heal. But eventually, Dillydoo wins the stalling battle, and Azumarill goes down. In an unpredictable turn of events, Dillydoo saved us from utter defeat. What an adventure we just went on. Insane encounters, insane bullcrap, friends, death, bullying, and the Dillydoos. Thanks for going on this journey with me, Jacob. I quite literally couldn't have done it without you. And a salute to the buddies we made along the way.
That is a lot of Pokemon.
Except you.
That's a lot of Pokemon. That is a lot of Pokemon that they lost. Holy crap. Yo. Bro. I mean, I'm glad that they made it out. I really am. But at the same time, dog, this is why you level your entire team up to the 50s region, especially in Johto. Especially in Heart Gold and Soul Silver, because they are some cheating bastards, no matter what. Especially for a randomized one, yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Y'all want me to do a random Nuzlocke? I need you to understand. When I do this, I won't listen. My Pokemon will be in like the 60s region by the time we get to the Elite Four. Real talk. But at any rate, I'm gonna get up out of here. It's almost New Year's, so we're gonna be having the last Dragon Ball Sunday of the year. And yeah, this has been Masho Sakurai. I love you guys, and I'll see y'all again next time. I'm out. Peace.